Let me give you a quick overview of our latest live stream, which is all about using AI automators in Drupal CMS. Now, an AI automator is part of the Drupal AI suite of modules. So if you want to use it, make sure you download Drupal AI. Essentially, what it allows you to do is run prompts and update fields at the field level. So you configure it when you edit a field. But again, if you want to learn more about it, just head over to drupal.org/project/AI and make sure you install the AI automator and also the CK editor integration. Now, we start things off by creating a basic automator on the description field of the event content type. And all you need to do is edit the field, enable it, and then configure the correct automator type, define your prompts, and that's it. Of course, there's a bit more involved if you want something complex, but that's a good start. And then we also set up an automator on the tags. So that means I can come along in here and create a new event. And what I'll do is I'll enter in a title of how to use Drupal with React. And when we save the form, it'll generate a description and also a bunch of tags for us. So let's click on save. And you know it's working because it's taking a bit of time to reload. And straight away here, you can see the tags. And if we edit the event, we should see a description. Now, this description field is only displayed for SEO purposes. That's why we can't see it on the front end. But AI automators can also be used to create automation at the CK editor level. And you can create these type of buttons. So I have 3 buttons here, which I have created myself. One called Generate Full Details, Full plus Summary, and also Summary. So imagine you want to create a event description for your live stream. I can click on Generate Full Details, and then all I need to do is put a prompt, which could be something along the lines of create an event description for a live stream about Drupal and React. And it'll go ahead and generate the text for us using a custom automator. And we were able to set all of this up by going to AI, automators, and then creating an automator chain. And here you can see that the chain is just an entity type with a bunch of fields. And then if we scroll down, we can see our actual event description. Now, I do have a pretty big prompt behind this automation. So that's why it looks very, very specific. And then we can add that to our editor. But now let me show you how to generate a summary of this event description. What you can do is select this, and I will then click on Generate Summary Details. And you can see my selected text has been added to the prompt, and I will put in a length. Essentially, I want this event description to be cut down to a specific length. So let's say to 200 characters. No, 250 characters. And then we click Generate. And what it's going to do, it'll place the selected text back in and then pre-append a summary version of the event. And then we can click on save, and now we have an actual summary. And if you want to go ahead and just generate a full and summary text, you can do so just by doing that. So as you can see, using AI automators can be pretty powerful, even if you just use it in CK editor. Let's go ahead and save this. The other thing we could do is create social media posts. So I created a basic view and a new content type. And if we click on social post, and we can call this one post to LinkedIn, and I'll select the parent, and using the field widget actions module, we can click on this generate post, and it'll go to the parent event and generate a social media post for us with the correct date and time. And the other thing that we covered was converting speech to text, and using the AI automator module. That was actually very, very simple. So if I go to structure, media type, and click on my audio media type, all I had to do was create a transcript field and then scroll down, enable it, and just select literally one option, which is audio to text. And the input mode will be automatically selected, and also the base field will just select audio file. And to test this out, we can go to our media. We can simply go ahead and remove this transcript. And when we click on save, it'll go ahead and use the OpenAI Whisper model to generate a transcript for us. And here it is. And then we looked at how to log requests and response from the models. And you can do that by enabling the AI logging module. And then once installed, just go to Configuration, AI, Login, and make sure you automatically log requests and responses. Make sure both are enabled, and then go ahead and make a few requests. And then you will see all of these responses. And it is pretty fascinating when you take a look at them. So if we take a look at this one, you can actually see the whole prompt. And this is a great way to check that context is actually getting passed, because sometimes your token or your actual variable may not be processed. And then AI does a great job at acting like it knows what it's talking about. But then once you pay extra attention, you're like, wait a minute, this isn't right. So this is a great way to actually see if these tokens are getting passed across. And here you can see in this example that the tokens weren't getting passed across. So something broke there essentially. And then if you scroll down, you can see the most important one for me especially is total tokens. How many tokens were used? So if you want to learn all about this, then check out our latest live stream, which is all about using AI automators in Drupal CMS. And as usual, I have added in the chapter markers so you can jump to specific sections. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. And if you have some type of specific workflow, which would be fun for a live stream, let me know, because now I'm trying to come up with ideas for future live streams where we just do a specific thing where it's kind of like, okay, let's build out this feature using AI and then just go through the process of actually building it out. So if you have any questions, please leave a comment.